Now, people across the country have expressed interest in Kentucky's Senate election. You may have been receiving emails, texts, or even flyers in your mailboxes from out-of-state groups trying to influence your Kentucky vote. Rose McBride has been looking into this election influence today.
Over the past few months, our staff at WHAS 11 has received election postcards and mailers from people out of state. Maybe you have too. This one says, it is your right to request an absentee ballot today by going to govoteky.com, from Dave in Seattle. Another says, who you vote for is secret, but whether you vote is public information. Postmarked from Casey in Los Angeles. And another, after the election on November 3rd, local organizations may follow up with you, from Lori in Santa Clarita, California. So who are these people? One group called Indivisible Chicago Alliance has an approved message that volunteers can send to voters. I sent them an email asking what kind of organizations are going to follow up with voters. I didn't receive a response. Whether you see this out-of-state messaging as intrusive or not, it isn't illegal.
How I see it is kind of irrelevant, or how you see it is kind of irrelevant. It's the way the Supreme Court sees it, and they see it as speech.
U of L visiting law professor Gene Mazo says the law of campaign finance, like funding postcards, is regulated under the First Amendment.
Just like those people could drive into Kentucky and talk, or hold signs downtown that say all kinds of crazy things, they can now send you postcards that say crazy things, or things that or things that you think are intimidating.
That being said, if you do feel intimidated by something you received, there is action you can take.
If a voter feels they're being intimidated or something doesn't look lawful or appropriate, to contact the Attorney General's office and their election fraud hotline.
The executive director of the State Board of Elections says the best way to be informed is not to use third-party groups. Instead, use a trusted source like govoteky.com.
Unfortunately, the State Board of Elections cannot control what things are sent into the state from outside third-party groups.
For WHAS 11 News, I'm Rose McBride.